Hi and welcome to Love Doing Yoga on this Wednesday evening. Hope you're having a lovely week. We've got a nice flowing practice this evening, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. And let us know when you've completed the practice. And we will have you all on our roll of honour at the end of the month, everybody who does 4 practices. So looking forward to reading out that long list this month. As always, throughout the practice, listen to your body and only do what feels right for you today. So let us begin our practice today lying down. Make yourself comfortable on your mat with your knees bent and your feet about shoulder width apart. Releasing your body, yielding to the mat. And just allowing yourself to slow down and move into the present moment. Letting go of everything that's going on in your life and in your world. And just bringing yourself to the mat. And allow your attention now to go to your breath. Observing yourself inhaling into your belly, pausing, and then exhaling nice and slowly through your nose. Trying to elongate that exhale. And let's take 3 breaths here like this. And then when you're ready, rolling over onto your side and making your way into tabletop position with your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees, feet straight out behind you so you can't see them as you look behind, and gaze on the mat. And let's do a couple of cat-cows to get the spine just waking up. Nice and slowly, paying particular attention to the movement of your pelvis as it moves from one extreme to the other. And then coming back to stillness, let's do big circles now with the hips. So coming all the way around, nice big movements. And then taking that in the opposite direction. And coming back to stillness in your tabletop. Step your hands a little bit in front of your shoulders. We're going to make our way up into downward dog. So your legs haven't moved at all. So let's go in slowly, pedaling your way in and really giving your legs time to make their way into that stretch. Thinking about lengthening the spine, pushing the pelvis back as far as it can go. So your spine becomes as long as it possibly can with your gaze towards your belly button. And when you're ready, bringing yourself to stillness, wherever that is. The legs can be bent, the heels can be off the mat. Just find your point of stillness that allows you to keep that length in your spine. And let's take 3 breaths here. And then walking those feet up to the hands, turning the toes out, heels in. We're going to make our way down into a squat. And again, work with your own body here. So if it doesn't want to come all the way down, that's fine. It can be up here. You can put a block or a book or something, or a seat underneath to support you. Just get into a position where you're getting a bend in the knee, a bend in the hips. As much as your body is willing to give you today. Pressing those elbows into the knees as you push them away, lengthen through the spine, palms together. Let's take 3 breaths here. As you inhale, feel yourself lengthen and grow. And as you exhale, just feel a little bit of ease come into the pose. Then letting the hands come down onto the mat. Keep the left leg where it is, and let's stretch that right leg back as far back as it can go. Open out the foot. And from here, with your left hand, putting it onto your left knee, pushing it away from you as you look towards the back of the mat. And again, let's take 3 breaths here. Inhale, really feel yourself extend into the pose, and as you exhale, soften into that extension. And then hopefully after 3 breaths, you'll feel that you're a little bit deeper into the pose than you were at the start. Bringing both hands back in front of you, bend that right knee, and if you can reach your foot with your left hand, do. If you can't, just point towards it. And again, let's look towards the back of the mat. So we're getting a nice stretch in that quad. As along with the twist, and see, can you open that chest out so it looks to the front of to the side. One more breath. Releasing the foot, let's step it back into our squat. So stepping the right foot up. And once again, moving into your squat, lengthening through the spine. And once again, bringing the hands down, this time stepping the left leg back, again as far back as it will go. With the right hand onto the right leg, just encouraging the leg away as you make the twist. And again, letting the whole chest open so your shoulders are in line with each other. And coming back to the center once more, bending that left knee this time and reaching for it with your right hand. And again, taking a look to the right. Releasing the foot. Bringing the hands down, coming back to all fours, and once again making your way up into your downward dog for 3 breaths. Stretch that right leg out behind you and step it through. Let's come up into a warrior one. So bend this right knee over the right ankle. That back foot is facing forward. It's at a little bit of an angle. You can open out that stretch a little bit more if that works for you. If you're a bit wobbly, widen the stance and then square up the hips, keeping that connection with the back foot on the ground. Keeping this right knee over the right ankle, raise the arms up. One more breath here. Clasp the hands together, draw them back and raise the gaze. And coming back to upright, bring the arms into a T and fold forward, hovering over the front leg. Keeping that bend in the knee. And framing the foot with the hands, straighten out the front leg, folding over it. From here, let's step it back into our downward dog once more. And stretching the left leg out behind you, stepping it through as we make our way up to our warrior one on this side, squaring up the hips, raising up the arms, 3 breaths. Keep a softness in the shoulders. Direct your breath to anywhere on your body that feels the stretch of this pose, and then clasping the fingers together, drawing them back, follow with your gaze. Coming back to upright, arms into your T as you hover over the front leg. And bring the hands down, stretch open that front leg forward, fold over it. Stepping it back once more to your downward dog. So let's flow through those different poses, just taking a breath with each one. Stretch that right leg out behind you, step it through, coming up. Warrior one, square the hips. Clasp the hands, raise the gaze, back bend. Coming to upright. Arms in your T as you come forward over this front leg. And hands down, opening out the front leg for a breath. step the right leg back, downward dog. Stretching the left leg behind you, step it through to come to your warrior one on this side, keeping that front knee over the ankle. Clasping the hands, back bend. Coming back to upright, arms in a T as we hover. And stretching out that front leg again. Stepping it back, downward dog. Right leg out behind you. And step it through, warrior one again. Into your back bend, hands together. T with the arms and hover over the front leg. Folding forward over that extended front leg now. And stepping back to your downward dog. Stretching the left leg behind you, step it through, warrior one. Into your back bend. Arms in a T, fold and hover. Hands to the floor, extending that leg and folding forward. And stepping back to your downward dog. Once more on each side, stretching the right leg out behind you, step it through. Warrior one. Into your back bend. And folding forward. Halfway. Bring the hands down, open out the leg. Through to your downward dog. And last time, stretch that left leg out behind you. Step it through. Warrior one. Check your form. Left knee over ankle, hips square. Back foot fully connected with the mat. Hands together, back bend. Coming upright, arms in a T. Halfway down. And hands to the floor, stretching that front leg. And stepping back to your downward dog. Bringing those knees down onto the mat. And then swinging around to come and lie. Open those arms out fully behind you. And bringing those arms down by your sides, bending the knees. And let's lift up into our bridge. Lowering down, Bring those hands up either side of the ears and let the knees fall to the left. And then drawing them over to the right. Coming back to the center, lifting the feet up off the mat. If you can hold on to the outside edge of your feet, do, as we draw them up into a happy baby pose. So the soles of your feet looking at the ceiling, softening the shoulders, encouraging those knees to come a little closer to the mat. And then releasing those feet down onto your mat. Let the soles of the feet come together and the knees fall out to the side. And then let those legs come out long and the palms face upwards for your final resting pose. And just allow your body now to completely release and let go. Letting go your feet and your legs. Letting go your glutes and pelvis. The whole back of your body and shoulder blades. Letting go the front of your body, chest and shoulders. Letting go your arms and your hands. Your head. Your face, your jaw and chin, the whole of your body, just let it go. And taking your moment of gratitude here. Gratitude for something that you feel especially grateful for today. And then let your attention go to your breath as you observe yourself breathing in through your nose, into your belly, pause, and then exhale through your nose. Staying here with the focus on your breath for a few minutes.